So ladies, we're going to be switching gears here on the third topic. And the third topic is how to market effectively using new technology. And by that, we're talking primarily about online sources. So Leisha, I'll start with you because you have quite a bit of experience with this, building your own firm and doing all the marketing involved with that. So in your opinion, what were the most important and useful online tools that you used and continue to?
I think we'll touch on this in the next couple of questions, but I did hire professionals to help me. It's actually quite involved. The sophistication behind Google AdWords and Facebook, there's a way to manipulate data on Facebook, so you have ads going to certain people. So I can't take credit for everything that's happening with my firm on the online side, but I would say having a web presence at all, like a website, is important. And I think most lawyers are at that point of having a website, but some aren't. So I would say that people want to Google, they want to see who you are. And even if they've been referred to you, I think they just want to, we're in an age where there's so much available information, they just want to inform themselves before they meet you. So I would say, that's one important piece. And then in terms of online marketing tools, I think LinkedIn is really great. I think it helps establish you among your colleagues, that what you're doing and that you're an expert in that field if you happen to publish articles and you can post that on LinkedIn. I would say Facebook is maybe more for the general public. As a family law practitioner, a little bit different than Val. That's important for me because getting my name and what we do out to the public is important, and that LinkedIn doesn't have quite the same reach as Facebook or the targeted marketing that you can do through Facebook. Twitter, I'm not a huge Twitter person, but what I've learned is that Twitter is meant to be a cocktail party where you go and have a dialogue with people. It's not that you walk up to them and you're like, this is what I think, and then walk away. You're supposed to be engaged in that community, so it's not enough just to keep tweeting away. It's supposed to be back and forth. So I think if you're going to commit to doing some of these online marketing initiatives, you have to be engaged in it, not just kind of one-offs. It's got to be a consistent effort. So, and then if you're a smaller firm, there's Google AdWords that can help push your search engine optimization to get you higher up ranking-wise if someone's Googling for family law lawyer or something like that. So yeah, those would be a couple of my thoughts on that topic.
Val, would you say there's anything important or useful online that you or your firm has taken on that you found to be beneficial?
Well, I mean, first of all, we're in an online world, and so I don't think you can avoid it anymore. That is how people communicate. It's how they research. It's how they find out about you. It establishes your credibility in certain areas. I would take every effort to make it current. If you've published something, if you've done a speaking engagement, make sure that it gets posted somewhere. If you've got a website and you've got a bio, and most firms most lawyers do, at least keep that current. And it does. I mean, sometimes it generates direct work, and sometimes it's at least, and you don't know this is going on behind the scenes, but I guarantee it is. It's people who maybe have been referred to you, heard your name, and you're on a list of 3 or 4 people. They're going to go and do their own research. So it is the world that we live in, and it's how we are going to have to communicate. My experience is a little bit different because I'm in a larger firm, so we have people, and thankfully thankfully they're very, very talented and far more astute at the technical aspects of it than I am. And so if somebody, for example, does a blog post, our communications director will make sure that it gets out into LinkedIn and Twitter and on our Facebook page and on our website, and all of it just gets done and pretty seamlessly. and having that in-house resource, and I would encourage if you're in a firm that has that in-house resource to make use of it, because they have some fantastic ideas about how to get your message out through a variety of platforms that all complement each other, and will certainly help your brand.
Excellent, thank you. So, Leisha, I will direct the last question to you. What are your top tips for lawyers that want to access and utilize online marketing tools?
So I would say that if you're in a larger firm like Val, I think, yes, if you have people that are there to support you, use them. If you're out on your own or in a small firm like the firm that I created, I did hire a professional to educate me and assist in maximizing those tools, because unless you are savvy with exactly how to utilize LinkedIn and Facebook, you may be missing an opportunity to use those tools to their maximum capacity. So yeah, I think it's that's probably my top tip, which isn't particularly helpful in terms of giving a lot of remarks on the best way to use the online marketing tools. But I guess the only other thing that comes to mind is just being consistent and continuing to post articles or post blog posts, and that's just important even in terms of the online world viewing you as relevant and ranking you as such, is just having updated content. So
yeah, it's one of the toughest things I think about a blog. If you've particularly if you're trying to do it solo, if you've got a group that commits to doing it, then at least you keep your content fresh. But unless you're prepared to do that, it's probably not the best venue for you to get the articles out there. But if you're prepared to commit to it, be consistent with it, get topical things out on a regular basis, and you will have a following. You will have people who do appreciate getting the blog, and will certainly tell you that.
Well, thank you very much, ladies. We very much appreciate you being here tonight to share your insight into business development and marketing.
Thank you.